Hello. I just got home from the gym and I'm tired because I worked and I went to the gym. And I'm proud of myself because I did that yesterday too. And I want to continue on this path. I wouldn't say it's the routine though, just because it really depends on my work schedule. If I have enough energy and time to get to the gym. But for now, anyways, it's going well. The diet still needs some help. I still need to work on that. But I did do abs today, so good day. I hate doing the core. And what I consider the core would be like your abs and your glutes. I don't really work my back so much. My back kind of gets worked when I do arms. Anyways, if you were here for my live stream yesterday, I kind of ended it abruptly. And I didn't come back to the stream. The reason is because I was not expecting the mail lady to show up, and she did. And my dogs chase her, and Shadow isn't the problem. And when people see Shadow come running at them, she's pretty scary looking, but it's actually the Chihuahua. Because Shadow's a Mastiff, Titus is the Chihuahua. The Chihuahua is the problem because he does not let go. He'll go after them. I mean, he's never bitten anyone, but he's in the way. And I don't want them to run him over. Anyways, it was a huge mess, but she was cool about it for the most part, and everyone was unscathed. And this is why I always tip my mail lady. I always give her a nice tip, and I do it on Halloween, usually. Because I love Halloween, and most people probably don't do that for their mail person on Halloween. So, yeah. I sometimes also do it on Christmas. It just depends on how shitty my dogs were that year. I can't see the chat yet. Let me get into the shade. If you have a nice relationship with your mail person, you really should tip them. My husband's like, why? They have a nice, good government job. I'm like, yeah, but they have to deal with me and my dogs. And if she was shitty about it, no, I wouldn't tip her. But she isn't. She's pretty cool. Okay. All right, let me see what you're saying. This is the little asshole that gets me in trouble. This one. This is the face of an asshole. Hey, Titus, show them the face of an asshole. Yeah, that's it. Okay. Hey, Lisa. Fluff, you're third. Hey, Trash Dash. Hey, LD. You know what, Maddox Jim? You know what's funny is when I go to work, I put my hair up in a ponytail, and it's usually still kind of wet from the shower because I don't like using a hair dryer unless it's absolutely necessary. So when I take my ponytail out, the inside is still wet and still smells like fresh out of the shower, which is kind of nice. Hi, Mary. Hey, Zaynep. I always leave a slice of cheese in my mailbox for the mailman. Your dog is cute. Thanks. He's an asshole. I'll always be first in my mind. That's right, Fluff. That's the attitude you need to have. Did I tell you guys about my doctor's appointment? I can't remember. I was a little under the influence yesterday on my live stream. But I have this. I'll just talk about it again. So there's this bump on my wrist. You can probably see it, I think. And I noticed it a while ago. And it's gotten bigger. And I was like, maybe I should have it looked at. So my doctor's like, that's a ganglion cyst. She goes, and it grows tentacles. And I was like, oh my God, that's disgusting. She said, she referred me to a hand doctor. So I am going to go talk to them. But I also looked it up myself. Like, what do you do for that? One option is draining it. because it's just a cyst that fills with a jelly-like fluid. Ew, I know. But the thing with this cyst is that it's attached to your joints, as opposed to just like in your skin or whatever. So the problem is, even if you drain it, it will come back. So the only actual permanent solution is surgery. The problem with surgery is that I would have to be off of work because kind of need my hand, kind of need both of them, kind of need all my appendages in order to do my job. So I would also need to see how long I would be off work and all that stuff. So it's not necessarily priority in life right now. I've got other medical issues to deal with. But this little motherfucker, not only is it unsightly, but sometimes I just feel like my hand's going numb, and I don't know if it's because of that or not. You're getting your arm cut off? No, it's not that serious. Although, ew. Okay, back in the day, you know what they used to do with these? And I don't recommend this at all, but they used to take a heavy, like, block and smack it, and it would get rid of it. But that just seems like a terrible idea. And everything I read about it said don't do that, which obviously I wasn't gonna, because you can damage yourself. But who wants to do that? Who wants to hit it really hard? Oh God, that just creeps me out, man. Must be nuts. Thank you. I had a cyst on my lip that kept coming back. I left it alone and it dried up and has been gone for a few months. That's interesting. Could it be arthritis? No, it's not arthritis. It is a cyst. If you look up ganglion cyst, they often show up around your wrists. They can be caused by trauma, so an old injury or something like that. It can be caused by repetitive motions. It's not fatal or anything. It's just an annoyance more than anything. It's not carpal tunnel, but carpal tunnel is like a whole other problem that is often also caused by repetitive motion. That's, trash dash. The other thing too is that I've also been reading that sometimes these things go away. But in my case, I don't really feel like that's going to happen because I've been dealing with this for a while. And I only now just talked to my doctor about it because I had to see her for other reasons. And it's also growing, which is gross. Ugh. Also, so I have gout, okay? And gout is a buildup of uric acid in your blood. So I started taking tart cherry supplements, which a lot of people recommended, and I read about it. But my doctor wants to check my uric acid in my blood, so I have to stop taking those, which is okay because I only just got them. So I'm not going to take those. But the other supplement I got, which I don't know if it works or not, but it's probably good for people that have a shellfish allergy but want to take a joint supplement. Most joint supplements are made out of like glucosamine, chondroitin, MSM, that kind of stuff. And if you have a shellfish allergy, you can't take that because it comes from shellfish. But I found a new thing, and it's eggshell membrane, which studies have shown do help the joints. And you can also give it to your dogs. So that's another thing I started recently. Try nitroglycerin, freezing it, like my whole arm, or just, should I just dip my appendages in liquid nitrogen? Is that what you're suggesting? I think a deer just ran away. Sounded like it. What did we ever do without anesthesia? We hurt a lot, I think. Imagine having to go to the dentist back in the day before anesthetic was a thing. Oh my gosh. I'd rather die, I think. Nobody dies on my watch. It'll probably go away. My lip cyst was there for almost a year, and I was cutting it with a razor and doing everything, and it kept coming back. You were cutting it with a razor? Jeez, oh man, you're lucky you didn't get an infection. I don't recommend that. I was also reading how people are saying, like, just drain it yourself. No, I'm good. Lord. All right. Told my doctor that my hand would go numb when I held the steering wheel. He told me, hold it another way. What a dick. Are you serious though? Like, do you have numbness in your hands? Do you think it's carpal tunnel? Do you do something in life that you're doing repetitive hand motions, like typing, or I don't know. Oh, there's turkeys, and the dogs don't even see them. See the turkeys? Sorry, my hands shake. The turkeys are running. My dog doesn't even see them. She's not even looking. Look, they're all getting away. Run, bitches. Anyways. Some hunters you are. I would let cute puppies lick it every day. It might not help, but at least you get to see cute puppies, right? I don't know. I'm not going to ask any cute puppies to lick my random bumps and lumps. Ew, poor puppies. Shadow's like, I feel like there was something here, but I can't quite put my paw on it. They were turkeys, you fool. A whole gang of them. One time, a long time, this is years ago. I'm telling you, and this was before I would video things. I ran into a turkey fight club, and it was seriously a turkey fight club because they were all in a circle and like 2 turkeys were in the middle of it fighting. If that's not a turkey fight club, I don't know what is. It finally went away when I let it alone, except for icing it every day with an ice cube. Hello, Deuterino. Well, I'm glad it went away and you didn't have to like have surgery or anything. My husband was like, he really doesn't want me to get surgery. He's like, you don't really need to do that though, right? I'm like, I guess not. Like, I don't want to be off work to heal either, but if it's an issue, it's an issue. I don't know. Right now it's not, but I would like to see what a doctor has to say just because. The other thing, well, no, I'm not going to bore you with all my stupid health shit. I hope that you guys are doing well health-wise and taking care of yourselves. We're not always perfect. I know that lately my diet has been a lot bad. I've been eating a lot of garbage. I don't know. It's like I'm subconsciously sabotaging myself, which is bullshit because I worked really hard and I don't want to like slide backwards into old habits. But at the same time, carbs though. I love them. Who doesn't love carbs? Today's Nem's birthday. Oh, that's nice. I never see him, so hopefully somebody wishes him a happy birthday. I sometimes see him at JC's. I don't always go to JC's. And JC doesn't stream that often, so the chance of me running into Nem are pretty slim. Life's short, get fat. You want to make life shorter? Because that's how you make life shorter. Hello, Terry B. With the boat. Start eating 2 cans of tuna every day. It'll eliminate carb cravings. You know what I eat? I don't eat the cans. I get the pouches. And I get the sunflower oil ones because they're just yummy. And I usually have quite the stock on those. But last time I was at the grocery store, I thought I had some and I didn't. So next time we go shopping, I'll stock up on those again. Because I don't know if you've ever heard of Dave's Killer Bread. It's a whole grain bread. It's good, healthy bread. I toast that and then I put tuna on it. And that's it. No mayo, nothing. Just like that. I'm a very basic bitch. But it satisfies me. And protein will curb your appetite more than, I think, even carbs, really. Protein is filling. Oh, wow. It's a beautiful day today. There they are. The pouches are good too. Yeah, a can is too much. Like, I can't finish a can. I can, but like, it's hard. It's hard for me too. So I just get the pouches. The pouches is like the right amount. I don't have to drain anything. And they come in different flavors, although I only get the sunflower one now, but I used to get the lemon dill. Oh, that one's pretty good too. But they have all kinds of flavors these days. It was the most intense bread bag I've ever read. All about him going to prison until he made bread. I know, right? Have you ever seen the canned water called Liquid Death? If you ever get a chance, if you ever stumble upon it at a convenience store or whatever, it's called Liquid Death. It's in a can. Almost looks like a beer or something. There is a crazy, stupid story on the can. I'm like, why would you put this on here? But whatever, that's their company. But I would suggest reading it. I don't remember what it says now. I think she's starting to catch on that she missed some kind of wild animal came through here. She's like, dirt, dirt, dirt. What was it? Are your spidey senses tingling? Hickory smokes? You can tuna piano, but you can't tuna fish. But Liquid Death is not a ripoff of carbonated water because Liquid Death is not carbonated. At least not the kind I tried. I did a whole ass taste test of water on my channel. And I looked online and found the most weirdest contained water beverages I could find. So one of them was Liquid Death. One of them was called boxed water. And it came in like these little juice boxes, but it was water. One of them was called Black. And I think it was invented by I can't remember, like the Housewives kids or somebody famous, but like stupid famous, like C celebrities. But they made a black water, and basically they just added volcanic ash to it to make it black. Very goth. And then I can't remember if I got any other waters, but I paid an enormous amount of money for water just to taste it on my channel. And my conclusion was that my favorite was actually Liquid Death, and I am a water snob for sure. My junk waters that I will only drink if I'm dying and there's nothing else to drink is Dasani. Dasani is trash. I don't like it. And Aquafina. I don't like Aquafina either. Coming from a water snob. And also, surprisingly, I don't like Fiji water either. I think Fiji is overpriced for what it is, and it's not, I don't know, not my favorite. And Evian water is a bunch of load of crap. It's not that good either. Hey, bud. You just went dirt to dirt and made me spit my tea out. I'm sorry. But that's kind of like what Shadow's face looks like sometimes. Yeah, Evian good is really good, right? Evian water is really good. Read it backwards. I like Deer Park. I've had Deer Park. You know what my favorite bottled water is? Surprisingly, is the Sam's Club water. It's Walmart water. And my husband agrees. And like, before he met me, he was never a water snob. He was just like, water's water. You drink from the tap, but he didn't drink that much water. And I think he saw the light living with me, because now he's like, I can't drink that water. I'm like, Gary, it's water. Drink it. You're dehydrated. I don't like it. It's like, it's water though. I don't like tap water. I don't like, if you have city water, I don't like that chlorinated taste. Whenever you process water with reverse osmosis, which is what a lot of them do, you're not going to get that chlorine taste. Whatever you got to do to drink more water. Most people don't drink enough. Hello, Johnny. Here's Johnny. I only drink well water. We have a well. I don't drink it, and neither do the animals. I don't like our well water, and I'm not going to make them drink it if I don't like it. So the animals actually drink a spring-fed, like spring water, which is the same spring that feeds our well or an offshoot of it. But for some reason, going through the well system makes it not great. So we just collect it at the spring, and the animals like it. Trust me, if there's something wrong with the water, usually the animals will tell you. Maybe not the bird, but definitely the dogs and the cats. Have you ever tried stale garden hose water? Yes. Back when I was a child, because you gotta remember, I'm in like my mid-40s. Back when I was a kid, that's what we did. But like in the summer, if you were a dumbass like me and you didn't let the water run for a minute, you just got a face full of hot water. This is how you learn though, you know? I want the system they used in Waterworld. What system? Oh, where he pees and it cleans his pee. You ever see those life straws? You could probably do that with a life straw. I was watching several YouTube creators, like, this is old now, like 10 years ago or so. And they would drink their own pee. And they would like put it through a Brita filter. And they would try a life straw. They would try all these different things. I watched one channel where they bought a home sauna, like one of those inflatable saunas. And instead of putting water in it, they put pee in it. Oh, good times, good times. I have a Brita filter. And I was like, Gary, what if we drank our own pee? He's like, I'm not doing that. I'm like, all right. I'm like, what if I filtered Coca-Cola? Like, how much would it filter? Probably not enough. Yes, Lisa, it's naive, because you would be naive to spend that much money on water in a bottle, right? Golden showers? I mean, yeah, if you're going to get in the pee sauna, probably. There's an aquifer way underground that I get my well from. Well, that's good, as long as it tastes good. I don't know if the trees are just simultaneously dropping their acorns at once, or if the squirrels have some kind of system that they tell each other without saying anything, and they're like, bombs away, and they just all drop them. I'm not sure, but it is weird when they all just kind of fall at once. Oh my goodness. I haven't practiced the ukulele in weeks. I should do that today. Yes, Stray Cat. That was one thing when I watched them do this. That video is no longer available. But I watched Markiplier and Crank Gameplays, Ethan, and they did a piece on their channel, Unis Honest. The whole thing about Unis Honest was that they were going to do every video every single day for a year. Unfortunately, they chose 2020, so half of their videos they couldn't see each other because they were under quarantine. But the brilliance of that was that not only was it super entertaining and funny, but after a year, they just deleted it, all of it. You can still catch clips of it because some channels have clips, but with the Peace Sauna episode, the very first thing they did was like, oh my God, it stinks. Of course it does. Oh, we're about to see the beehive. We're almost there. Tiffany, the squirrels go to the top and shake the tree. I know. And squirrels like to, they like to bury their nuts, right? But they don't remember where they bury all of them. So sometimes trees grow. I have a Brita too. It is a godsend because our tap water can be bitter sometimes and it totally gets rid of the yucky taste. Well, that's good that it works. Where's the foliage? The foliage? The foliage? We're surrounded by foliage. What are you talking about? The beehive is still being a beehive. My hands shake, but I'll try to show you. Can you see that? The squirrels always bury their acorns when I walk by, like they think I'm gonna steal it. You think you're smarter than me? I don't even know you. I've never seen a red squirrel, only gray ones. Do you get red ones at your end? Yes. I've seen red squirrels, not as common as gray squirrels. And I don't know if you know Lady Venom, but she's up in Canada and they have black squirrels. And then I've got this squirrel here. His name's Titus. Yes, I know you, Happy Ending. How are you doing? Get their honey. You think I am crazy? I'm not. Ginger squirrels. Yes, ginger squirrels. They don't have souls, so they say. They're cute. They're smaller than a gray squirrel. Hard and all alone. That sounds like a problem, Happy Ending. The bee stings will cure your cysts. Oh, okay, I'll take your word for it. So I don't know, I keep talking about this so that you guys can hold me accountable, so I have to do it. Because I'm a woman of my word. If I say I'm going to do something, I'm going to do it. It's October now, and it's getting close to Halloween. And I don't know what day it's going to be, because it all depends on my work schedule. But I would like to go to the Black Cross, which is a supposed haunted location, and just live stream it for a little while. Just change the location. See if we pick up anything. I do have a K2 meter. That's like the only ghost hunting thing I have, though, other than recording it in case anything were to get recorded. Do I believe we'll get any EVPs? No. But I'm going to do it anyways because it'll be fun. Are you a problem solver? What do you mean? I stepped barefoot on a bumblebee once by accident. It stung like fuck. Oh my God. Boobies? Not the kind of bees you want, trust me. I stepped on a bee once. I've only been stung, I think, twice by bees. Both times I was a kid, and one of those times it's because I stepped on it. It wasn't a bumblebee though. I think it was just like a regular honeybee. And you can't really be mad because like I stepped on it, and so did you. What do you think they're gonna do? You're so brave. For what? I didn't do anything. You mean for wanting to go to the Black Cross? I've already been there. I've also been to a couple other haunted locations. And I've also been to these haunted locations and gone on a floor all by myself. The last place I went to in Ohio, it was a big building. And I was with a professional team. And they were like, do you want to go upstairs by yourself? And I'm like, do I? And I went up there and nothing happened. And I even went into the room that we had a tour. This is on my channel. This is all on my channel. We had a tour guide and she explained the place. And one room on the top floor was where the crazy doctor would do experiments on people. Because it used to be an asylum. And back in those days, they were horrible to people. So they would torture them in the name of science, right? So the lady said that there's a lot of activity in that room. So I went in there and I laid on the table and nothing happened. You said sounds like you have a problem. It does sound like you have a problem. You're hard and all alone. Whatever shall you do? UK electric pugs are fun to step on. I've never seen one. Happy ending. You got to pay the troll toll to get in Tiffany's hole. Nobody's getting in Tiffany's hole. But are the safest type of plug in the world for their purpose, as long as you don't step on them, right, Jim? I don't know if the haunted stuff is on its own playlist. I really should tidy up my channel, but I definitely did like a 3-part series where I went to this haunted location with a professional team. And that was the same time that I got all those ghost box coincidences. I'll have to bring Mike with me whenever we go this month. I have a stuffed animal named Mike I bought supposedly haunted. And when I went to that haunted place, the ghost box said his name a bunch of times, which I thought was kind of coincidental, eerie even. Ghost boobs. Lisa, I have also run up the stairs barefoot and managed to push my big toe into those spiky carpet grippers. Oh yeah, I know what you're talking about. Ow. I want to see a ghost. Do you though? Like it sounds like oh yeah, I'm going to see a ghost. But if you were to see one, it's going to be when you're not expecting it and you're most vulnerable, so probably like when you're getting in the shower or some weird shit like that, and you're probably going to wish you hadn't seen it, you know? Don't, be careful what you wish for sometimes. You might be traumatized for life. Look at that sky though. Beautiful, right? Do you know how to protect yourself when you do that? Yeah. So, you're supposed to sage yourself with white sage, I believe. That's what we did. It's in the video. It's all in there. That's what we did. I don't know that I believe in any of it, but that's kind of why I go and investigate. If I actually saw a real ghost, I'd probably shit my pants or scream. Yeah, right? I don't know that it would necessarily be a great thing to see one, or hear one, or feel one. The only spirits seen here in chat are through the glass of bottles. Right? Those kind of spirits. The only kind of paranormal activity you're gonna see is LD burp and fart at the same time. Sounds like someone needs to watch the Ghostbusters. What are you looking for? It's kind of hot in the sun. It's still nice though, better than rain. That hurricane that came through, it fucked up a lot of people's lives. But by the time it got to me, it was just rain. It wasn't anything. Over the land, it really, like the power kind of pittered out. But I feel bad for the people that, you know, lost everything. Oh, I have a question for you guys. I want your opinion on this. So, if someone has a stream and they're running a panel, are they responsible the Appalachians in North Carolina got hit the worst? What about Florida? And Georgia? Oh no, Georgia was something else. Georgia was a chemical plant caught on fire and toxic fumes got carried with the wind. Tiff, look at my community page. There's a storm spotter. I saw your picture, by the way, bud. It was a lovely picture. I follow that I posted. He is taking donations for the victims. Feel free to share that if you want. Okay. Oh, looks like I got some mail. I just got a notification. Luckily, the mail lady's not coming up here because can you imagine if I'm out here with the dogs again and that happens? Only the shore front in Florida got the storm surge flooding. Okay, so here's my question. So you're a stream owner, right? And someone's on your panel and they're doxing someone. They're giving out private information or whatever. Would that be the stream owner's responsibility? Because I say yes. Because I don't allow that on my stream. Even though it's not against TOS, terms of service for YouTube, I think just as a common decency, and look, I've doxed. I just don't do it on people's panels. I really only do it in Vegas because it goes away, right? So after a few minutes, you can't even see it anymore. And I've only done it to like 2 people and they fucking deserve it. But regardless, if someone's up on your panel and they start doxing people, me personally, I kick them. Or if it's someone I know, I'll tell them no doxing. And a lot of times I take the stream down. Because one time Valak was in my stream. Now I don't allow Valak on my panel. Valak's on JC's panel sometimes, but I allow Valak in my chat, and she was kind of doxing herself, and I was like, and she didn't care, but I did, and I told her, I was like, if you say something like that again, I'm going to ban you for your own safety, because I don't want you to dox yourself. And I took that stream down. But to be fair, I kind of always take those kinds of streams down anymore. The stream owner is responsible for their stream to YouTube, not to people, unless people report them. Jesus, Shadow, ow. It is the stream owner's responsibility. Okay, BB, so if I'm on your panel, right, and I start doxing Rusty, her name, her address, that's okay? You're not a babysitter, right? You're just gonna allow it? Also, hello, VB. And it's okay to disagree on this. I'm not gonna fight you on it, but I think we're on different wavelengths here, because I don't think people should be allowed to, I honestly think that should be in the terms of service. I mean, YouTube says protect yourself, but what if it's out of your hands to protect yourself? I will say don't dox them, kick you if you keep up. Beautiful view, wish I could be there in you, in me. I have seen Rusty's address several times and have still forgot it because I just don't care. Well, Jim, it was an example. It was just an example because, like, Acid Trip was doxing me on somebody else's panel, and I was just like, is this what we do here? Like, what's going on? So I left. But I never did. I never posted my name or address, or phone number for that matter. I didn't do any of that. And the thing with Acid Trip, I've never done anything to him. The reason, this is why he doxes me. And it has nothing to do with him at all. John Duh is another chatter, and he changes his name all the time. I have him blocked like everywhere. But anyways, John Duh, he lives, like when you're in a chat room and people like threaten each other, who cares, right? Because you're like states away, different countries. You got space between you. Most people are not going to go out of their way to get on a plane or a train or a bus or whatever to come fuck you up. Well, John Duh lives about 10 to 15 minutes away from me, I find out, because Whip knows where he lives. So John Duh knows my address, knows exactly where I live, explains it to me in great detail because he's passed it many times, and says he's going to poison my dogs. He says he's gonna put meat outside with rat poison in it so that my dogs will die. If he was in Switzerland, I wouldn't care. If he was in California, I wouldn't care. He's 10 minutes away and I barely know him. So I don't know what he's capable of doing. So I went to the police. Yes, I did. I didn't call them. I walked into the place. I talked to a police officer for all of 5 minutes. And that way, if my dogs ended up poisoned, I could say, look, I have evidence to show that this is the person that did it. He didn't get arrested. Nothing happened to him. It was just like, hey, don't do that. And I guess, I don't know for sure, but I've been told that the cops went to his house to talk to him. And also, I should tell you that they knew who he was. So perhaps he has a previous history, I don't know, with the cops. My point is that, yes, I did go to the cops. I did not waste resources calling 911 or anything like that. But it is a huge difference between someone threatening you or your loved ones when they live far away versus when they live in your backyard. Acid Trip took high offense to this, even though it had nothing to do with him whatsoever. So he took it upon himself to find my address, to find my phone number, and to dox me for 2 years now, every day. The man is insane. And I use the word man loosely. If you don't believe in doxing, it was Tessa. And it's not even her. It's not even that Alicia person. It's not. I think it's a guy. But I found the originator of the pictures. I found out who the pictures belong to, and what that did was that showed everyone that this was probably a catfish, because all the pictures of Tessa were cropped. She cropped her kids. This person cropped out the children, the family, and only showed this one woman. And so I feel validation in showing who that was. I'm gonna fly to PA and fill a motel tub with ice. No, VB, not yet. Anyone who harms a hair on Titus's head will have to answer to Phoenix. Yeah, I don't know. Not Phoenix. Me. Hello, Randy. Oh, I didn't know you had asthma. I'm sorry to hear that. Especially with all that smoke. I said hi, Randy. Who's Santoli? I don't know what that means, VB. It says Santoli on your side about this. I even got into it with Acid, or let me say he got into it with me afterwards when I seen what happened. Where? At JT's stream? I just don't think that you gave JT, wait, never mind that. Hi, Gary. Was that an insane man on a lawnmower? Why, yes, it was. Oh, you're using voice to text? I get it. I understand. Okay, he kind of reminds me like Mario Kart. Like I should put some like balloons behind him, or like tape some turtle shells, something. Dress him up like Luigi. JT gonna allow populated, oh, sorry. Gary should have a walk behind. He did. He had a push mower, and he had a different, the regular riding mowers. And I was tired of seeing him fix it all the time, because they were constantly breaking down. And he was all like, man, those zero turn mowers are so sweet. They're so great. Those are so cool. So one day I just bought him one. And then he didn't have to fix the old ones anymore. Just get it done, you know what I mean? JT gonna allow anything just to be popular. Well, that's sad. It's not, there's nothing to be gained from being popular in this community. Let me tell you. It's not worth doing shit like that. He loves mowing the lawn. I wish he liked doing the dishes as much as he likes mowing the lawn or the laundry. There's no winners in chat, but there's definitely losers. Yes. Yes, indeed. What's funny? Hi, JC. I found it, and he did tell him that. What are you talking about? I found it, and he did tell me that. Everything okay, JC? People giving you shit? JC, you bought a house, right? And it's obviously on grass, right? Do you do your own lawn? Do you cut your own grass, or do you have someone do it for you? My grandparents, they live in an affluent area, and they have people to do their garden and their pool for them. Oh, your son does it. That's nice. Hi, TR. I found on the stream where all that happened, and JT did tell us not to dox you. Oh, really? I didn't hear it. I probably left. He does all your maintenance? Well, that's nice. My grandparents live in an HOA, and I could not that I could afford to, but even if I could, I would not want to live in an HOA. I don't want to have to pay for my home and pay taxes only to pay for an HOA that's going to tell me what I can and cannot do with my own property. Like, the hell? HOA is not so good. Well, because certain types of people, they want their community, their neighborhood to look all the same, I guess. Everything has to be the same. Everything's regulated. It's just, life is, I don't know. I guess if you're really into that stuff and you want your neighborhood to all look identical and matchy-matchy, you probably didn't leave. You probably did leave. You weren't there very long. No, I went in there because I was like, you guys, Jay-Z is next, because I've been binge watching Diddy videos. I'm waiting. I can't wait to hear all the people that were involved in the debauchery and just horrible shit that had been going on there. And it's going to be a lot of famous people that we wish we didn't know did it, but I totally want to know who did it. Like, I'm so invested. And all things point to Jay-Z next. And Kevin Hart's probably not in a good place. HOA sucks. Ours was terminated. What did you do to terminate it? Did you because isn't there like a committee and stuff? Like, did you have a meeting to determine whether to keep the HOA going? Like, how do you terminate an HOA? I am feeling kind of lazy today. It must be the heat outside. Always fights. In your HOA? Made my huge fall beef stew so good enough for today. Oh, nice. Oh, I could go for some stew. I need to start making roast again, and Gary doesn't like it. And I think my roast is so good the way I make it. I should just do it again. And either he eats or he doesn't, you know? Eat it or don't eat it. I don't care. I've been watching that too. Oh my God, VB. The names that are going to come out, I cannot wait. I want to know it all. I want to know everything. I have a sore back, but hopefully it'll get better. Oh, your back still hurt? I'm sorry. Make sure you stretch. You're getting heartburn. Is it just with acidic foods like tomato and stuff, or is it with everything? If I had to be voted on and then paperwork had to be signed by everyone. Oh, okay. So everyone kind of agreed that it was a stupid thing. Love a good roast. Do it for you, Tiff. I should. Maybe when it gets a little cooler, it'll inspire me. It was a legal mess. Tiff, they probably won't release the names for some time. There's hundreds. There's already hundreds. There's already like 100 and some civil suits that are gonna they're gonna follow through with. And I was listening to the one statement they gave, and there's like over 3,000 complaints about this. How many people did they do this to? And then if you watch the Piers Morgan interview, the one chick, her name's Jaguar. I don't know who she is, but I think she's in the music industry. She pretty much said, she was insinuating that Aaliyah, you guys remember Aaliyah? Oh, I loved Aaliyah. She died supposedly on a small aircraft, like a small plane that was taking her to her photo shoot or her video shoot on an island. And she said that Aaliyah was probably already dead when she was put on that plane. And that's a big thing to insinuate. So she knows things. I know she does. Just like Cat Williams. Fluff Nugget, fuck them. They can move. They can move to a new HOA where they can be told what to do with their own home. Yogurt. Oh, that's interesting. Are you lactose intolerant? Prefaced. I am sure there will be some people that I have followed for years. Aw, VB, I'm sorry to hear that. Have you talked to a doctor? Prince Harry was at one of the parties. On my channel, I have a lot of shit on my channel. I did a lot of content in the day. I got this blood test in the mail. And you prick your finger and you put your blood in this little vial and on this piece of paper, and you send it in, and they test your blood for allergies and sensitivities. It was pretty neat. I think we're in Gary's way. Hold on. What? I'm getting out of your way so you can mow. I was getting out of your way so you mow. I was getting out of your way so you could mow. Are you done? Okay. Well, anyways, long story short, I found out that I have a sensitivity to lactose. And at the time it didn't bother me, but now milk and ice cream bother me. Cheese and yogurt, not so much, but so anyways, I switched from regular milk to oat milk. I still eat ice cream, but not very often.
You want to take a ride on a motor my girlfriend bought me?
Your girlfriend bought you that?
Yeah.
Is she hot?
She was.
She was? Hello, Kevin. It's not Gary's compound.
Got any boyfriends on there?
Nope.
Talking to all your boyfriends?
We've got VB, JC, Bud. Kevin's channel just got here.
Yeah.
Lisa.
Lisa.
Fluff Nugget. I'm a sister. That's pretty much it.
Yeah. Everybody hitting on you?
Nope. They've seen what I look like. They're not impressed. Look how beautiful it is there. You couldn't make a retreat there for cult members. What? Hashtag Gary rocks. Cult member rehab.
Fucking right, Gary Rock.
I came back. Welcome back, must be nuts. You could make one. I don't want them here. All right? They've made their decision, VB. I already extended my hand and to help them, and they said no. So let them stay in their cult. What a gem, your property. It's nice because it seems like it's in the middle of nowhere, but it's really not, because it's very close to shopping and stuff, so you don't have to go far. Start your own cult. No, I'm very anti-cult on this channel. Hi, Adela. It is beautiful, right? The cult of tea. No, there's no cults here. It's like God's country. Gary, be careful, bees. Oh, on our dog walk, right before we leave the woods, there's a huge hive in a tree.
How high up?
Not that high up.
What are they?
I don't know. I didn't get close enough to look at them closely. I think they're just bees. But it was funny because I was walking Shadow yesterday and I was on stream and I looked up and she was just staring at something, and I went to look at what she was staring at, and there's this hive and there's all these bees going in and out of it. How about no cult, but you drink lots of green Kool-Aid? You know, I don't know about the Kool-Aid either. I don't want to give the impression that I might be a cult. Also, green? Really? Is that what that is? Is that goldenrod? People think it's pot for some reason. I don't know. Tiff, I'm going to go. Thank you for the walk and chat. Love you, my friend. Have a terrific afternoon. You too. Take care. I'll see you next time. What does Mountain Dew taste of? Have you never had Mountain Dew? It's disgusting. I hate it. I don't drink it. It's one of the worst sodas for you. And it's like a glow-in-the-dark yellow. What would you do if Acid Trip popped out from behind a tree right now? I'd ask him how the fuck he got here, because he can't leave his country. Is the highway right there over that embankment? It's not a highway, it's a road. Right there. It's a road. We're not anywhere near a highway, really. How's it running?
Strong.
Strong.
Didn't you see me move all that down there?
I saw it.
The whole world see it?
I don't know about the whole world. A handful of people saw it.
Yeah.
They were rooting you on.
Yeah.
As long as it ain't Bigfoot. Hello, Jeff. Lux Interior. Hi, Tiffany wears t-shirts. I was looking for you at that silly Vegas chat thing. Oh yeah? What were you looking at? What were you trying to find me for? Also, hello, who are you? Would you welcome him into your home or tell Gary to take care of him? Why would I tell Gary to take care of him when I could take care of him myself? How far are you from where Trump got shot? I don't know. How far away is the farm show? 20 minutes, Gary?
Yeah.
About 20 minutes. He's coming back. Like, I think
Saturday.
this week. Yeah, this Saturday. He's coming back. Isn't Lux Interius the lead singer of the Cramps? I have no idea. Interior. Can introduce him to Smith & Wesson or Sig Sauer. That's my choice. I used to chat with you before. Oh, really? What's your name? What's the name that I would know you under? Because I don't know Lux Interior. I've had some rough days here and there mentally. Oh, Fluff, I'm sorry. Have you been getting out and getting some sunshine? Because that literally helps. Maybe Gary is Bigfoot. Yeah, he's like a hairless Bigfoot, though. He's not very hairy. Yeah, the cramps, isn't it? Isn't it? Does that mean you're from the UK? Isn't it? Fluff, do you take vitamins? Lux, are you empty child? Anyways, I gotta go. I like to keep these at an hour. I don't like going for very long because I got other things I want to do too. I got my dogs walked. I appreciate each and every one of you for spending time with me.
Yeah, thanks for spending time with me.
I'm really having a hard time with the fact that I won't be able to listen to all the Bad Boy songs. Oh, before I go, wait. JC, I don't know what you think of that Chupacabra guy, but I can't stand him. I don't like him. He's annoying, and he's a drunk. And I know it's your panel, and you do whatever you want in your panel. I'm not telling you what to do. That's just my opinion of that particular person. I just get a bad vibe from him. Okay, Lux. Yes, I know who you are. He won't be around much. Well, listen, it's your panel, you know? I'm just saying, like, I personally, I don't know. I don't like him. It just rubs me the wrong way. Anyways, and I didn't want to say it at your panel, you know, make it weird. But here, he's not here. Nobody cares, so. I'm so sorry, Trash Dash. I'm leaving. But thank you for hanging out with me. I hope to catch you next time. If you like my whatever it is that I'm doing, just make sure you hit the notification bell. And if you don't like it, make sure you unsub on the way out. And Titus, let's not forget, he's still an asshole, okay? Right, Tidy? Are you an asshole? Yes, I'm an asshole. All right.